Oh god. Holy... Bro, imagine this. Ah! Oh my... What the fuck?
Outside of her window...
Stop! Holy I didn't expect that. I didn't expect a face there. Why is she so calm too? She's like, let me see. Oh, Vladimir, what are you doing?
Safely tucked away in her second-story apartment, 20-year-old Hannah Vivaretti set up her phone to record a video of herself dancing.
Okay. I like doing that too sometimes.
For her, this was a meditative practice, a way of unwinding after a long, stressful day.
I love doing that.
To feel at peace.
Yep.
But that day, fate had other plans.
Oh god. What?
As Hannah was dancing, something off camera caused her to stop dead in her tracks and yell, "Who are you?" It was a man whom Hannah had never seen before, standing in the doorway of her balcony, which again was on the second floor.
Wait, it's probably not the balcony, right? It's like a random stock image or whatever. If that was the balcony, how the fuck would this guy get up there? Just jump up? What the fuck, bro? Holy shit. This guy should probably go to the NBA instead of stalking random women.
Climbed up, cracked open the door, and was now standing in her home staring at her.
Oh shit, he's inside! What the fuck? I thought he was just like outside and, you know, a safe distance more or less. He was inside?
Staring at her, quietly muttering nonsensically with a big grin on his face.
Oh my fucking god.
Who are you? Who are you? Please get off.
Hannah stopped the music and again asked, "Who are you?" To which the man responded by saying,
Please get out.
Holy shit! What should you do in that instance, bro? As like an average woman.
No, please get out. Are you sure? Yes.
But her demeanor and the panic in her voice made it all too clear that this was far from the case.
Who are you? Please get out of my apartment right now.
Bro, leave the phone and run away!
She started to make her way over to her phone and then towards the front door.
Okay.
All the while, the man kept calmly insisting that they be friends. But Hannah was having none of it.
Please get out of my apartment right now.
Opening her front door and in the process,
Get out. Get out.
pointing the camera directly at the intruder, giving us our first and only glimpse of the man, as he's standing still in the balcony doorway. She yelled at him to get out, loud enough for the neighbors to hear.
Get out.
Why would she even continue talking to him? Obviously this guy is like psychotic or some shit. You never know what this guy is on about. This guy probably doesn't even fucking understand what the fuck she's saying, bro. This guy's like, oh, are we friends? Are we friends? Holy shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Run away, bro.
Get out.
Oh, okay. It actually worked. The fuck? What? It actually worked? This woman is based as fuck. Literally just get out and this guy gets out. Mission passed easy. Easy dub.
As it turns out, Hannah did actually know who this man was, at least vaguely, as he lived in the same apartment complex, but he never actually spoke to her. He would always just stare and smile, making it apparent that he had some sort of sick interest in her. As for why he entered her home that night, it's fairly obvious that his intentions were incredibly sinister.
I mean, just because someone is staring and smiling doesn't mean that he has a sick interest in her. Maybe he's just like, I don't know, socially a bit inept. Climbing up the balcony and opening the door is definitely more of a sign that he has a sick interest in her.
With Hannah recalling that during the entire experience, his hands never left his hoodie pocket, making her wonder if he was holding onto some sort of weapon that he may have been planning to use on her. But thankfully, because of her swift reaction, we'll never truly know what he had planned that night. Police would arrest 36-year-old Angel Moses Rodriguez Gomez and charge him with stalking, second-degree assault, third and fourth-degree burglary.
Wait a minute, stalking is actually like a crime? I didn't know that. I thought stalking is just like stalking someone, but like the crimes would be, I don't know, like attacking someone, assault or some shit. I didn't know the actual act of stalking is actually a charge. Third degree burglary. Holy bro, how many fucking degrees of burglaries? Bro, what the fuck? Burglaries are there? What's a fourth degree burglary? Fourth degree burglary. Bro, I can't spell this shit. Fourth degree burglary is typically at least severe type of burglary, often defined by state law as breaking into and entering a building or structure. What the fuck is that first degree? Huh? This is basically just, yeah, you just go into a house. First degree dwelling, occupied structure with the intent to commit the crime. Bro, everything sounds the same to me, bro. I'm way too stupid for that shit.
But surprisingly, shortly after his arrest, they allowed him to walk free on bail. And given that he lived in the same apartment complex as Hannah and clearly knew where she lived, this decision was incredibly controversial. With Hannah herself stating in an interview that, "I just don't think it's fair that he's walking freely right now, and I have to watch my back at every angle." Thankfully, the court's decision...
I do agree. It definitely is a bit weird. I mean, this guy literally just never talked to her, went up the balcony, jumping up like a Spider-Man, jumping up and being all weird with his fucking friend shit. Are you my friend? Brother, I don't know if I would fucking let this guy out, bro. I would probably give him like counseling or some shit, at least like a psychiatrist, at least.
And today, Angel no longer lives in the country.
Imagine Nick Crowley was like, he's not living anymore in the country because he lives in Serbia. And then this guy stands behind me. Scariest shit ever, bro. It would be also kind of funny. Not for me, it would be funny to you because you then see the video in the next Nick Crowley video.
One such example comes from Saratov, Russia, and shows a woman moments after being awoken by the sound of knocking, but things became downright horrifying for her when she realized that the knocking wasn't coming from the door. It was coming from the window.
Oh god. Bro. Holy, bro, imagine this. Ah! Oh my, what the fuck?
Outside of her window.
Stop. Holy shit, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect a fucking face there. Why is she so calm too? She's like, let me see. Oh, Vladimir, what are you doing?
Outside of her window was a man, banging his head against the glass over and over again. And equally as disturbing, this woman's unit wasn't on the first floor. She was 2 stories up.
What? How much is 2 stories? A typical 2-story house in America, 5 to 7 meters. Holy fucking shit. That's a lot, bro. That's at least 6 of me. Why does every fucking stalker have like a superhuman jump, bro? How the hell did they get up there?
And she didn't have a balcony.
What? How the fuck? What? This guy's levitating. This guy's levitating in front of her window. At this point, you're not even scared anymore. You're just impressed. You're just seeing a feat of human nature, bro.
Across the street, a neighbor filmed the incident as it happened, showing us that the man was standing on one of the building's gas pipes while he continued to strike the window. Eventually, these hits grew so forceful that the glass started to break, and his head began bleeding profusely, finally leading to the man stopping. But not in the pursuit of entering the home.
Oh shit, he actually wants to go inside. I thought that was it. What the fuck? Did she call the police or is she just waiting there with the camera?
As he instead climbed to a different window where he attempted to peel it open with his fingers. But by this point, police had already arrived on the scene.
Oh,
and
thank
eventually
God.
The man would be forced down and placed under arrest.
Thank God. I swear to God, if the police lets this guy out on bail like 2 minutes later, this would be wild, bro. This guy does not look very mentally healthy.
It appears that he was under the influence of bath salts during the ordeal. But aside from this, I couldn't find any...
Bath salts? How the fuck do you take bath salts? Which are powerful and dangerous synthetic stimulant drug. Bath salts? The same shit you bathe in? Just smoke cigarettes like my father and shut the fuck up.
But I was able to find that this clip doesn't tell the entire story, as the woman behind the camera actually spoke to a local reporter and provided additional context to the ordeal, which only made the story more terrifying.
Oh god, what happened?
At first, he knocked with his hands. Then he began to peck at me at the window with his head for an hour and a half without stopping.
What?
After that, he started shouting my name to the whole yard. He was foaming at the mouth. His whole face was covered in blood, and he shouted that he wanted to talk to me, and he needed me. With the most terrifying part of the statement being that she had no idea who this man was.
How did she know
how he
him?
could have even known her name.
Bro, Nick Crowley, telepathically Bluetooth. How did she know her name? If he was like a random stranger.
But incidents like this can be equally as chilling when the intruder is someone that you do know. Mohammed Amana was a 26-year-old man living in Orafur, Sweden, and had been dating a woman named Maria. But after several run-ins with the law, Mohammed's lifestyle just became too much for her.
Hey guys, Radal's camera bugged out for a moment, so about 30 seconds of footage are missing. Basically, this dude was climbing up a ladder trying to break into a woman's house. Radal mentioned he'd seen clips of the video before and was freaked out by how calm the guy looked, despite having clearly messed up intentions.
With his demeanor being so calm that the cameraman couldn't tell if Mohammed was a threat or not.
Yeah. He's like way too calm for the situation at hand. This guy is just like, and he just climbs up the ladder in a 3-story building or some shit. Weird.
Du kommer inte in I mitt hem.
Oh shit! Oh god, shit actually scared me.
In an instant, Mohammed struck the cameraman, causing him to retreat into his room, closing the sliding glass door just in time for Mohammed to step on the balcony and brandish a large kitchen knife.
Oh my, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this.
Han krossar glaset med en sten.
What the fuck should you do in this situation? They're in Sweden or something. Here, like a Scandinavian language, I think. I don't think they have like self-defense weapons or some shit. Probably not. Can you even use pepper spray in Sweden? I could imagine no. Pepper spray are restricted and require a police permit to possess. Batons, brass knuckles, certain other items considered dangerous objects. Dangerous objects? No shit. It's a self-defense weapon, bro. What the fuck? Swedish law is strict about having tools for self-defense. Carrying an item with the intent to use it for self-defense is illegal and can lead to charges. How the fuck would you even prove it? If you have like a car keys and you want to use it for defense, the fuck, what? Imagine there's a guy climbing up your balcony with a gigantic fucking kitchen knife and you have to Google what you can use as a weapon. What the fuck? What? Look, in Serbia, legal self-defense weapons for civilians include gas sprays, stun guns, what the fuck? Okay, Metal Gear. Pistols and revolvers. Daggers? Brass knuckles? Bro, Serbia, brother, it's like the Matrix movies. Just choose whatever you want to use for self-defense today, bro.
Still dazed by the attack, the man holding the camera retreated even further into the house, while Maria had already run into the bathroom and locked the door behind her. Quickly rush over to...
Couldn't they at least wait for the guy to go into the bathroom with them? Like, the good guy, the friendly guy, not the psychopath with the knife, the good guy. Couldn't they just wait? Nah, they're just not fucking, bro. Lock. 1v1, come on, man.
Släpp in mig på där så han kommer in.
Is he destroying the kitchen?
Mohammed, upp du. Mohammed.
How is he this calm? How is he this calm? Does he just trust him that he only wants to talk with the knife?
Police would manage to arrive on the scene within minutes of this footage being taken, where they would arrest Mohammed before he was able to get to Maria. But it's clear based on the fact that he had a weapon on him and his desperate attempt to breach the house that he didn't just want to have a conversation. In the end, the man filming was left with only minor cuts. Mohammed was sentenced to 2 years in prison as well as a 10-year ban from the country of Sweden, leaving us with 3 haunting videos of 3 disturbed intruders, whose true intentions will thankfully never be known.
That's fucking insane. This could have ended way worse. This could have ended so bad. Crazy.